Guys, welcome to the Vlad Catcher Show, the number one show for founders, executives, and entrepreneurs who are scaling their businesses. With us, we have $2 million. We got $1 million here and another $1 million here, and I'm going to count it out for you guys. We got 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, 600,000, 700,000, 800,000, 900,000, $1 million bucks. And then we got another $1 million here. 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, $2 million. And guys, today's video is very, very important because it's about how to do cross-browser testing. Now, all of you have to make sure that your tech product works properly on all browsers, all operating systems, all devices. So this way, your customers, right, whenever they land on your tech product, on your website or your app, everything will work properly. Because if it doesn't, you're going to lose that customer. You're not going to convert that customer. So how do you do cross-browser testing? First, you have to identify which features you're going to test, which browsers and which platforms. Now, when I say features, I'm talking about the functionality, the designs, and responsiveness. So the way you got to decide which functionality will you test. Then in terms of designs, I'm talking about the fonts, the layouts, the images. Because imagine how bad it'll be if a user lands on your website and the fonts are messed up, or the layout is messed up and crooked. You're not going to convert that customer. And then lastly, we're talking about responsiveness, right? How does it look on different devices in terms of big devices, phones, tablets, and so forth? How does it look? Because it has to work properly. And my advice for you guys in terms of browsers and platforms, so you can approach it really two ways. You can approach it, one, in terms of where your most customers are using, right? So the customers you have, what are they using? Where are your customers coming from, and optimize for that first. And if not that data, then start with what is the most popular, right? Identify what is the biggest devices, operating systems, and browsers, what are most popular, and work your way down. And I also recommend don't ignore the browsers or devices where you have some traffic, but it's not a lot. Don't ignore that because you're going to lose those customers, right? Those are real customers who are using your tech product. You can't not convert those guys. So in summary, start with what your customers are using. And if not that, then work your way, then look for what are the biggest ones and work your way from the biggest to the smallest ones. And I also recommend for you guys to use a cloud-based testing infrastructure. So you should not, buy 100 devices, put in all kind of browsers and sit there with 100 devices. You should use a cloud-based testing infrastructure. And that's why we found for you guys a great solution to test your product to ensure it works properly on all browsers, all operating systems, and all devices. And it's called saucelabs.com. Now, guys, I highly recommend this tool, saucelabs.com, to make sure your product works properly everywhere. Now, we found it for you so that way you don't have to do all the research to find a great tool because we have it for you, and it's called saucelabs.com. Sauce Labs allows you to do cross-browser testing, mobile app testing, low-code testing, error reporting, API testing, UI testing, and test automation. Now, don't you want your product to work properly? I mean, think about you've brought those users, right? You've brought the customers to your site. They're there. So you have to make sure that your product works properly on all browsers, operating systems, and devices. And that's why saucelabs.com is so important. And they have an impressive customer list who already use saucelabs.com. If you click the link below and you'll check on their website, you'll see some of the biggest enterprises already use this tool, from enterprises to mid-market to small businesses. So this way, no matter where you are, right? No matter what type of business you run, whether you're a big company, mid-market, or small business, you should absolutely use saucelabs.com to test your product to make sure it works properly on all devices, browsers, and operating systems. And it'll also allow you to do live testing, automated testing, continuous testing, and parallel testing. And you'll be able to test your tech product on real and virtual machines, and you'll have detailed analytics. So this way you can see kind of where exactly is the problem so you can fix it. So in summary, I highly recommend that you click and sign up for saucelabs.com now. You can get started completely for free. Click the link below, sign up for saucelabs.com now so that way you can use this amazing tool to ensure your product works properly on all browsers, operating systems, and devices. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This YouTube channel is all about entrepreneurship and scaling startups. So make sure you click that subscribe button so that way you don't miss future videos. You know, I mainly kind of share tips or some kind of key lessons on how you can scale your business faster, or share some useful software that'll help you grow faster. So hit that subscribe button so that way you don't miss future videos. And again, I'd like to say thank you to saucelabs.com, which is an amazing tool we found for you guys that you should absolutely use to ensure your tech product works properly on all browsers, operating systems, and devices. I highly recommend saucelabs.com because if you have to make sure your product will convert your customers. And if something's broken, if your image is a little messed up, if your fonts are a little messed up, if some functionality doesn't work, they're not going to convert. So click the link below, sign up for saucelabs.com now so that way you can try this amazing tool to make sure your product works properly everywhere. So thank you guys for watching and see you soon.